Welcome into the NJCAA Network. Today we unveil the seeds in our one at-large bid for this year's NJCAA Division III Baseball World Series. I'm Zach McKinstry. Thanks again for tuning in today. 7 teams have already punched their ticket, and we're waiting on one more to find out their fate. Here's what the bracket will look like. Double elimination tournament, so you can rally your way back if you lose your opening contest through the losers bracket. And the games will run from May 25th to May 30th. In Auburn, New York, first year at Falcon Park. All of the games will be on the NJCAA Network. And without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and dive into the seeding, starting with the 6th seed, who will take on the number 3 seed. The number 6 seed is St. Cloud Tech. The Cyclones' 32 wins lead them to their 7th overall and 4th straight World Series. The game that sent them to New York was one of the craziest of all time. A 24-22 final that included Century scoring 11 runs in the bottom of the 9th and St. Cloud Tech racking up 22 hits. Safe to say this team can hit. Look out for them as the 6th seed. They'll take on the 3 seed, and we don't have to waste a lot of time to find out our at-large bid. It is Dallas College Eastfield. A 46-win season came up just short after a pair of losses to Dallas College Richland in the districts. But the Harvester Bees season stays alive as they look to avenge their runner-up finishes each of the last 2 years. The 58 Eastfield home runs was second most in Division III this year, combining with a .351 team batting average. This is a team primed for a run in Auburn, New York. On to the 7 and number 2 matchup, starting with the 7 seed, DuPage. It's been a long time coming for the Chaps, who made their first trip to the D3 Baseball World Series since 1993 after a dominant close to their season. DuPage won 15 straight, including 2 in the Great Lakes District Tournament, by double digits to qualify. The Chaparrals have 4 guys hitting over 400 on the season and will look to keep those bats hot in New York. They'll take on the 2 seed, Dallas College Richland. A team from Texas has played in the championship game in 8 of the last 9 Division III World Series. Dallas Richland looks to join that list and return to the championship glory that they enjoyed after the 2009 season. The Thunderducks dominated number 2 ranked Eastfield by 13 to claim the South District title for the first time in 15 years. Freshman Trey Smith has been an absolute monster for Richland this year, hitting 13 bombs while hitting .467 at the dish. On to the other side of the bracket, it's the number 8 and number 1 matchup. The 8 seed is Northern Essex. Massachusetts' own Northern Essex makes their 3rd straight D3 World Series with more wins this year than they had in their 2016 championship runner-up finish. You can't talk about the Knights without talking about Jaden Volker, who is averaging a whopping 19.26 strikeouts a game over 54.2 innings this year. Unbelievable stuff. We'll be excited to see him pitch against the number 1 team in the tournament, RCSJ Gloucester. The defending national champion Roadrunners were put to the test in the North Atlantic District Tournament, rallying from an early loss to Northampton by winning 3 games in 1 day, compiling 42 runs over that stretch. It's the 3rd straight district championship for Gloucester, who sport one of the best offenses in JUCO baseball, hitting .383 as a team while reaching base at a .487 rate. This is going to be a fun 8-1 matchup, so keep an eye on that one as we move to our final matchup in this tournament, the number 5 and 4 seed, starting with the 5 seed, Herkimer. It's not too far of a trip for the Generals, who return to Auburn, New York, where they just won the Region 3 tournament with a 9-6 win over Genesee. It's the 11th trip and 3rd straight for Herkimer, who look to get back to the top after winning it all in 2022. This is a team that gets on base at the 7th best clip in NJCAA D3, and they look to keep growing that stat as the 5 seed. Final team into this tournament, the number 4 seed, Camp. It's the 2nd straight World Series trip for Paul D. Camp, who were the first in this tournament to punch their ticket after taking down Allegheny County in the Mid-Atlantic District Championship. Daniel Rollins has done an incredible job with this Hurricanes program since taking over in 2019, and he has 2 sophomore starting pitchers making waves, with Austin Ritchie and Cooper Newell each tallying 7 wins this year. So let's zoom out and take a look at all the teams in this tournament. Again, starting at the top left, number 6 St. Cloud Tech will take on our at-large team, Dallas College Eastfield. The 7-2 matchup is DuPage and Dallas College Richland. Northern Essex takes on RCSJ Gloucester, and Herkimer will take on Camp. A reminder, all those games from May 25th to May 30th, all available on the NJCAA Network. And we cannot wait to see you at Falcon Park in Auburn, New York for some fantastic junior college baseball. Thanks to everybody that tuned in, and congratulations to all the teams that made it. Excited to see the talent on display in Auburn, New York this weekend.